What's up, family? We have some shocking warning messages that are coming out over the weekend, which could and probably will affect thousands, if not millions, of Americans. Starting off, guys, one of the biggest grocery retailers out there is making a few changes that customers are not necessarily happy about it. We are talking about the grocery chain called Kroger. And yes, guys, Kroger is making a few changes that customers hate. Also, Walmart and Target are also following the same thing as well. Yes, guys, grocery giant Kroger makes a not very customer-friendly move, and it could open the way for other retailers to follow. Yes, guys, we are talking about those automated checkout counters. You know, the ones where you have to do your own bagging of your own groceries. But anyways, guys, grocery chains have struggled with this automate and were to double down on people. But anyways, guys, all retailers, including Walmart and Target, have expanded their self-checkout lanes in which customers scan and bag their own items, their grocery items. The technology saves on labor, but has led to some increased theft, which is on the accidental side, as well as some intentional theft as well. But anyways, guys, it's an effort that most customers don't necessarily like, yet some of us prefer not to speak with another person when they go to the grocery store. And some have just a few items and they appreciate getting out of the store very quickly by just checking out one or two items on their own and putting it in a bag and walking out the store. But anyways, guys, Kroger has decided to do the same thing. They are actually test piloting this in a few areas in which they are making all of the checkout counters completely robots, which means that everyone pretty much has to check out their own grocery items when they go to these particular pilot grocery stores, guys. But they are not the only ones, guys. Like we talked about it, Walmart has also implemented this thing as well as Target has implemented this. And we are also seeing stores like the Dollar General, guys. Yes, I know me in my local area, Dollar General, as well as Dollar Tree, they have also implemented their own self-checkout counters as well, which I will say is a good thing because they pretty much don't necessarily have that many people working at these particular stores. So either you want a long line or either you want opportunity to check out your own items on your own, guys. But anyways, guys, Kroger is moving towards this more aggressively, so you might see this in your local area, and this is probably going to affect all of the Kroger in regards to their chain in general, which is multiple stores, guys. I know one that I can think of is Myers. I believe that is mostly on the East Coast. But anyways, guys, what do you think about this? Are you okay with the idea of doing self-checkouts on your own, or do you prefer that someone is working there to actually check out your groceries and bag them and then put them in your grocery cart? But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about these new changes that we are seeing in multiple stores, multiple retailers as we move forward in life, guys. Let me know what you think down below in the comments section. Moving on, we do need to talk about some issues going on with the banks. We saw this earlier this year in which we saw multiple banks ended up failing the American people, in which millions of Americans ended up losing all of their money in specific banks. Well, guess what, guys? There has been another bank failure that just happened, and we are talking about in the state of Kansas. Yes, guys, as you can see right here, that Kansas Heartland Tri-State Bank has now been closed by the FDIC. Yes, guys, this information happened just a few days ago at the end of July. But anyways, guys, this information is coming directly from the FDIC, in which they have fully taken control of the assets at this particular bank, Heartland Tri-State Bank of Elkhart, Kansas, guys. And yes, the FDIC has agreed to assume all of the deposits of the particular bank, entering a purchase and assumption agreement with Dream First Bank of Syracuse, Kansas as well. That means the 4 branches of Heartland Tri-State Bank will reopen as branches of Dream First Bank, and this happened last week, guys. But anyways, guys, like I said, this is not the first bank. We have seen multiple banks, but the biggest question is, will we see even more banks as we move on throughout the remaining of this year? Now, we haven't necessarily seen anything over the past few months or so, but here we are, guys, which shows us that customers, your money is not safe, especially depending on where you actually bank at. We have seen small banks, we have seen large banks ended up running their books the wrong way and ended up losing all their money, guys, in which the FDIC had to pretty much take over all of those particular assets. But anyways, guys, as you guys recall, the recent closures of the First Republic, Silicon Valley Bank, and Signature Bank earlier this year had pretty much received some shaking information, pretty much shook up the banking industry, prompting lawmakers to introduce a new legislation to protect customer deposits and stabilize the financial system. And here we are, guys, just another bank going down again, guys. And they're saying that the Heartland Tri-State Bank had approximately around $139 million in total assets and $139 million in total deposits. This information is directly from the FDIC, which now they have reopened again under the terms of the FDIC. They have taken control, and it is now the Dream First Bank. So anyways, guys, just want to let you know that you need to be aware of this, because we could see even more banks ended up going down the lane of being faulty and ended up failing the American people. So you definitely want to be mindful of where you have your money at, guys. So and check out this next story right here, guys. Bank of America, which we pretty much thought that Bank of America and Chase were one of the top banks out there, which we thought they were pretty much safe, right? Well, apparently not, because Bank of America just got hit with a lawsuit, guys. Apparently, they have been doing some shady stuff, guys, and now they have been ordered to pay $250 million in fines because they have been charging some fake fees to customers, as well as they have also been creating some fake bank accounts. As you can see right here in this particular article, guys, it says that Bank of America is ordered to pay $250 million in fines because of customer refunds over junk fees, as well as opening up fake accounts. But anyways, guys, the federal regulator on Tuesday said that the bank withheld credit card rewards, illegally double dipped on fees, and opened accounts without the consent of the customer. It's one of the highest financial penalties in years against the country's second largest bank, which was also ordered to pay a $10 million civil penalty over unlawful garnishments and $225 million in fines for botched state unemployment benefit disbursements in the year of 2022. Now, the latest penalty includes $90 million to the CFPB and $60 million to the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. The bank must also pay $80 million in consumer redress on top of the $23 million it had already paid to customers that they were previously denied the reward bonuses from applying for their credit cards. So anyways, guys, this is very shocking to see that one of the largest banks in the world was pretty much participating in some of this fake news, if you will. So this is very shocking, guys. This is one of the banks I definitely did not see coming. Definitely did not see that they would have any type of issues like this. I also put Chase, JP Morgan in that same category, but I don't know what to think now, guys, because seeing that Bank of America actually participated in this, this is rather shocking, guys. It actually hurts my feelings, but anyways, guys, not just Bank of America, guys. We also have other banks as well. We saw the same thing happen with Wells Fargo, which happened a while ago, guys, in which more than 40 consumers reported mysterious accounts being opened in their names at the Wells Fargo bank. One man says that someone opened an account in his name and deposited thousands of dollars. So yes, guys, Bank of America is not the only bank that we have seen doing the same thing. We previously saw it in Wells Fargo. We saw it earlier this year, as well as we saw it multiple years back, if you guys remember that as well. And here we are, guys. Now Bank of America has decided to do the same thing, guys, which basically shows us that none of these banks are safe. Our money is not safe, guys. Customers are not safe at all. What should we do? We can't just keep our thousands and thousands of dollars at home between our mattresses or in our shoe boxes. We want to keep them in a bank, especially for those banks that actually pay us interest on our money. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you know about this information because this is very startling, if you will, to find out that the second largest bank has pretty much committed some of this fraud stuff going on, and pretty much they have to pay back $250 million to customers. So anyways, guys, yeah, like I said, this is crazy, but back to Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is now facing new backlash over the alleged fraudulent account. So they are in a little bit of hot water right now as well. But like I said, this is not the first time that Wells Fargo has created these fake accounts in customers' names. So it is crazy, guys. And then last but not least, guys, we do want to talk about Wells Fargo customers are also reporting that some of their deposits into their bank accounts that they actually made, they are missing. They can't find them, guys. So you pretty much get paid from your job or your 9-to-5 or your side hustle, and then you take that money to the bank and you deposit it. And now they are saying that that money, that deposit is not even showing up, which probably tells you that this is actually leading to the tellers at these particular banks. What are they doing? Are they acting like they are actually depositing the money into their bank accounts and then not necessarily doing it and putting the money back in their pockets? I know some people have actually done this at retail stores in the past, but I've never thought that this would actually happen at an actual bank, considering they have multiple cameras surrounding them because they deal with a lot of money on a daily basis. So anyways, guys, I do need to read more into this particular issue to find out exactly how did this happen, guys. This is very shocking, if you will, but not necessarily shocking to find out that it is actually with Wells Fargo, because over years, guys, they have been participating in a lot of fraudulent activity at Wells Fargo Bank. I'm just shocked that people still use them. But anyways, guys, we have some concerns right here. And these particular customers, they need to figure out what happened to their deposits. Hopefully, they ended up keeping their paper receipt to show that they actually made the deposit at the particular location, what time, what teller it was, so that they can actually reverse engineer and find out exactly what happened to those particular deposits in those bank accounts. So anyways, guys, this is very shocking warning messages that you need to know about, because your money might not be safe depending on where you bank it, guys. Your money might not be safe, guys. So protect yourself. Do more research on your bank, on your money. Find out more, guys. Just do a little bit extra to make sure that you feel a little bit safe about where you're putting your money at or where you're keeping your money at in the meantime, until we can get through this whole recession process, this whole thing about the economy and things like that, guys. Once we get through that, I think things will be a little bit better. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as signing up with Webull, where they are giving away 12 free stocks. Now, the good thing about it is that those 12 free stocks can actually be valued around $3,000. And all you have to do is just sell them back and then withdraw your money back into your bank account. So that is a great way for you to earn some free money or either start your investing journey. But also, don't forget about Budget Bill's favorite items to purchase on Amazon as children begin to go back to school. I have a list down below, guys, so you definitely want to check those out as well. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.